with part to whole ratios, they give us basically a chart or a ratio, and they want us to compare certain things in there to everything as a whole. In order to figure out everything as a whole, we have to add everything up. So here, they want us to compare some animals at the petting zoo. They have 5 goats, 3 sheep, 2 cows, and 6 rabbits. Then they tell us to select the true statements about the information from the table. The ratio of cows to all animals is 1 to 16. I don't know because I don't know how many animals it is in all, but they said the cows to all is 1 to 16. Well, right now I see that there are 2 cows, so unless there are 32 animals in all, this thing is real suspicious. Let's add it up. 3 plus 2, that's 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16 animals total. I agree that there are 16. They have the all part correct, but there is not just one cow. There are 2 cows, so this one cannot be right. B says for every 3 rabbits, there are 8 total animals. We know that we have 16 animals in all. Scratch out some of this stuff here. And we're talking about the rabbits. Why didn't I just erase this instead of scribbling? Okay, so with my rabbits, I have 6 rabbits and I have 16 total. T for total, R for rabbits. Then they tell me here for every 3 rabbits, there are 8 total animals. Let's see. To get from 6 to 3, I divide by 2. If 16 divided by 2 is 8, then those are equivalent ratios. 16 divided by 2 is 8, so B would work. This one, it says at a soccer tournament, 12 teams are wearing red shirts, 6 teams are wearing blue shirts, 4 teams are wearing orange shirts, and 2 teams are wearing white shirts. For every 2 teams in the tournament, there is 1 team wearing blank shirts. So let's see how many teams we have in all. 12 of them that are wearing red, 6 of them, let's put an R here for red, 6 of them for blue, 4 for orange. I thought I was going to put my 4 oranges, and 2 white ones. When I add all of this up, I know that 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, so I'm going to write a 4 and carry a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So I now know that I have 24 shirts total. So my total is 24. So now they said for every 2 teams. So they said, what if we didn't have 24? What if we had a 2? So we took it and we divided it by 12. But to get from here down to here, we have to multiply by 12. If we work backwards, 2 times 12 gets us 24. They said there is 1 team wearing something. So I put a 1 here. 1 times 12 gets me 12. When I look back at my chart they gave me up here, well, my handicap chart that I wrote, I see that there were 12 red ones. So I know that red has to be my answer. In Secur's garden, for every 5 red flowers, 5 red, there are 10 yellow flowers, and there are a total of 75 yellow and red flowers. How many red flowers? So let's see here. So 5 red and 10 yellow. So if I were to add that up, I would have 15. So for every 15 total, she had 10 yellow. But then they said, wait a minute, what if she didn't have 15 total? What if there were actually 75 total? How can I get from here to here? Let's see. I think we better cross multiply and divide. That may be our easiest way. 10 times 75 is 750. So now that I've cross multiplied, I will divide. 750 divided by 15. 15 can go into 75. I don't know, maybe 5 times? Let's see. 5 times 5 is 25. I write a 5, carry a 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 75. So I have to bring down my other zero. 15 can't go into 0, so I write a 0. 0 times 15 is 0, and 0 minus 0 is 0. So I now know that if I had 75 yellow and red flowers, 50 of them would be, oh my goodness, I did. 50 of them would be yellow. So instead of doing all this thing over again, I can just subtract. If 50 of them are yellow and there's 75 total, I know that. See how my mind works? I'm supposed to be putting a 50 here. Boom. And I subtract out 50. I will be left with 25 of them that are red. On this one at a pond, there were 24 ducks swimming. The ratio of ducklings to adult ducks is shown in the tape diagram. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducklings. So I'm going to put a B for baby ducks instead of ducklings. So 5 babies. When it came to the adults, there was 1 adult. 5 plus 1 is 6, so that means I have a total of 6. But they said, wait a minute, there are not just 6, there are 24 of them. How many of them would be ducklings? If 6 times 4 gets me 24, I know that my babies are my ducklings. I have to multiply by 4 as well. 5 times 4 would get me 20. And we're done.